A very good morning to all of you children. In today's session, let us revise on the topic pronoun and its kind. That is worksheet 20 and 21. So, Dave, can you tell me what is a pronoun is?
A pronoun is a word that stands instead of a noun to avoid repetition.
Repetition. So, pronoun is a word used in place of a noun. Okay? So, pronoun is a word used in place or instead means the same. So, in place of a noun in order to avoid its repetition. Is that clear to all of you? In order to avoid its repetition, we use pronoun. Okay, so pronouns are word used in place of a noun. So let's move on to the topic. All of you please get ready with your workbook. Okay, so pronoun and its kind. Okay. So we know pronoun is a word that replaces a noun. Okay. When a slide has been displayed, children, I wanted all of you to go through it, read what has been written there. So, pronoun is a word that replaces a noun in order to avoid its repetition. Repetition means instead of repeating the same name again and again, we make use of the pronouns. Is that clear? Okay. So, these are the common pronouns. There are 7 common pronouns. Okay, so that is, these are the 7 common pronouns. Okay, so we'll move from the singular pronouns. I is a singular pronoun. It is a singular pronoun. He and she are the singular pronoun. So these are 4 singular pronouns, and the plural pronouns are we, you, and they. So these are the plural pronouns. So there are 7 common pronouns. Is that clear to all of you? There are 7 common pronouns. So I, it, he, she, singular pronouns. We, you, they are the plural pronouns. Clear? So there are 7 common pronouns. Now let's learn their usage. They is a pronoun which is used when we talk about more than one person, things, and animals. More than one person, more than one animals, and more than one thing. Okay, so when we talk about many people or many things or many animals, we make use of the pronoun they. When we talk about more than, when you are included into a group, we went for a picnic or we attended a party. When you are included into it, we use the pronoun we. Okay? So they is also a plural pronoun, we is also a plural pronoun, but it has their specific uses. You is a special pronoun, it is used for singular as well as for plural. You are a girl, you all are my students. Have you understood the plural pronouns now? There are 3 plural pronouns, you, we, and they, and each pronoun has a different usage. They, we use it for plural, and we is also a plural pronoun when you are included into it. You is a pronoun which is used for both singular as well as for plural. So please do. And she is used for, is a singular pronoun which is used for feminine gender alone. Okay. And he is also a singular pronoun which is used for masculine gender. I, when you talk about myself, we use the pronoun I. And it is a singular pronoun which is when we speak about an animal or an inanimate thing. When we speak about an animal, it gives us milk. So we are talking about this animal. When we are talking about an animal or a thing, that is an inanimate thing, we use it. So I hope all the 7 pronouns are clear to all of you. These 7 pronouns are also known as the subject pronouns. Okay, I, it, he, she, we, you, they. All these 7 pronouns are also known as subject pronouns because these subjects has to be replaced by these subject pronouns. Okay, so subjects has to be replaced. These subjects, they have to be replaced by the subject pronouns, and these are its different from. In a sentence, there is also an object in a sentence. So objects, they have to be replaced by the object pronoun, and these are its different form. Possessive pronouns. Okay, so I is a subject pronoun. So me, it is this object pronoun, and the possessive pronoun, it is mine. All these notes I have sent to you. Please see that you make sure that you have copied it down. Okay, so these are the 7 main pronouns. Then when we move on to the personal pronouns, I'll explain it once more for you. Okay, so there are different types of pronouns. Now let's move on to the different types of pronouns. First, let us move on to the demonstrative pronoun, which is not very important for us, demonstrative pronoun. Okay, only the explanations will be given to you. We will not do any exercises based on it. Just for information's sake, I'll explain to you what it is. Okay, so demonstrative pronoun. Okay, so demonstrative pronouns are pronouns. Demonstrative pronouns are pronouns that are used to point at people or things that are either near or far in distance. Have you understood? Demonstrative pronouns are pronouns which are used to point. Point means to point at people or things that are either near us or far from us. Near means the arrow will be shown very near to the things. If it is far from us, it will be shown far. These 4 demonstrative pronouns we have learnt in grade 1. Okay, this, that, these and those. So we are familiar with all these 4 words. Okay, so this, that, these and those are called as demonstrative pronouns, and these pronouns are used to point at people or things that are near us or far away from us. I hope it's clear. So we use this and these to point at things that are near us. This and these are used to point at things that are near us. This we know, we point at 1. When it is more than 1, we use these. And that and those to point at things or people that are away from us. That it is used for 1, and those it is used for many. That's all about demonstrative pronouns. Just know what it is. Demonstrative pronouns are pronouns that are used to point at people or things that are near us or far from us. These 4 demonstrative pronouns we have already learnt. This, that, these and those. This stands for 1. When it is very close by or when it is very near to us, we use this. These means when it is more than 1, when it is very close by and it is more than 1, we make use of these. Far away from us is that and those. For 1 is that, and for more than 1 it is those. This we have already learnt in grade 1. Only that you have to know, but no questions will be asked based on this. Just know it what it is. I'm not going to move on to the top. Now we'll move on to the interrogative pronouns. That's why I'm moving on to first this, then we'll move on to the personal pronouns. Are very, very important. Now, interrogative pronouns are pronouns. From the name itself, it is very clear. It suggests or it asks questions. Okay, so from the name itself suggests that it asks questions. So what are those? So those words are, it is clearly given here. The interrogative pronouns are who, whom, whose, which and what. Please do learn it. Who, whom, whose, which and what. So, in pronouns used for asking questions are known as interrogative pronouns. So, demonstrative pronouns point at people or things. Demonstrative pronouns ask questions. So, pronouns that used for asking questions are called as interrogative pronouns. So interrogative pronouns are who, whom, whose, which and what. Is that clear? Who, whom, whose, which and what. Clear to all of you? Say it, repeat after me. Who, whom, whose, which and what. Okay, so who and whom, it stands for people. Okay, so they are the pronouns used to ask questions about persons. Who and whom. And what, it is used for pronouns, it is only used for things, and which is a pronoun that is used to ask questions about things or people, it implies selection. Selection means which one do you want? Okay, so which is a better dress, which of you can solve this problem? So which is a pronoun that is used to ask questions about particular things or people, it implies selection. So all about the interrogative pronouns. Just know what it is. Okay, children. Now let's move on to the reflexive pronoun. Reflexive pronouns are pronouns that are used when the subject and the object of the sentence is the same. Both are the same. Okay, so for example, what we will do is reflexive pronouns are formed by adding self or selves to the pronouns. For I, what do we do? For I, what is a reflexive pronoun for I? What is a reflexive pronoun for I, children? Reflexive pronouns are formed by adding self or selves to the pronouns. Okay, here in the reflexive pronoun, the subject and the object of the sentence is the same. Okay, for I, the reflexive pronoun, it is myself. Is that clear? For I, it is myself. Just learn it. Okay, for you, it is yourself. Okay, yourself. Okay, for he, it is himself. These are the reflexive pronouns. Please go through the notes. She, it is herself. Herself. Okay, for it is itself. And for they, it is themselves. Because themselves are plural. It is themselves. Okay, so let's move on to it. So here are those. So the boy hurt himself. So the boy and himself is the same person. So reflexive pronoun here, the subject and the object is the same person. Okay, so Seema blamed herself. Seema and herself is the same person. So these are the reflexive pronouns. We add self or selves to the pronouns. If it is a singular, we add self to it. If it is plural, we add selves. We will add selves to it. For I, it is myself. For it is itself. For he, it is himself. For she, it is herself. For we, it is ourselves. For they, themselves. For you, it is yourself or yourselves, because you is considered as singular as well as plural. So if it is a singular, we use the yourself. If it is plural, we use yourselves. So is it clear to all of you? Okay, just know what it is. Okay, now we'll move on to the important topic, that is the personal pronouns are very, very important. I've sent these notes. I hope all of you have copied down the notes into your notebook. Have all of you have finished? Okay, yes, it should be done. So now let's move on to the personal pronouns. Please do learn only the personal pronouns, reflexive pronouns, interrogative, and the demonstrative pronouns. Please have a look at it. Okay, so we'll move on to the most important topic, that is, we know what is a pronoun is. Okay, so we know which are the 7 common pronouns, and these 7 pronouns are also called as the subject pronouns. Now let's move on to the personal pronouns. So personal pronouns, all of you please do listen very, very, very carefully. Personal pronouns are pronouns used in place of people, animals and things. Okay, so normally used in place of people, animals and things. Okay, used in place of people, animals and things. And it is written in three person. First, second and third. First person is I, we. I, we. First person is what, children? I, we. Second person is you. And the third person is he, she, it and they. I told you the first person is, I am the first person. Who's the speaker is the first person. I am speaking to you. That is the second person. About whom are we speaking is the third person. Okay? Who's the speaker is the first person. To whom it is speaking, that is the second person. About whom are we speaking is the third person. Clear to all of you? Okay? So the first person is I, we. Repeat it. I, we is the first person. Second person is you. The third person is he, she, they and it. He, she, they and it. Okay? The other third person. So these are its different form. For the I, the different form, it is me and mine. So me and mine are its different forms. For we, it is us and ours. For you, it is yours. For the third person, he, it is him and his are its different forms. She, her and hers. For they, it is them and theirs. For it, it is its. That is the reason I told you to learn this. These are its different forms. Have you understood? For I, what are the different forms? Me and mine. Me is the object pronoun. Possessive pronoun is mine. And we, I and we are the first person. This is first person and we is also the first person. And the different forms are us and us. Second person is you. Second person is you. So object pronoun is the same. Possessive pronoun, what we have to do? Yours. Okay. And the remaining, all the four are the third person. Okay, are the third person. He. What is the different form? Him. Object pronoun is him and the possessive pronoun is his. She, her and hers. They, them and theirs. It. Object pronoun is also it and the possessive pronoun is its. So this table will help you to know it. The first person is I and we. Second person is you. And the remaining he, she, they and it all are third person and these are its different forms. Is that clear? It is clearly given here. Okay. Is that clear to all of you? Understood? If you have understood this table well, the personal pronoun, learn only the personal pronouns, children. No questions will be asked based on the reflexive, demonstrative and the interrogative. Okay, you can be sure of. But these questions will be asked in different ways, personal pronouns. This is one of the format. The question will be asked and you have to, it should be replaced by appropriate pronouns. Okay, so insert appropriate pronouns in place of the pronouns on the following sentences. This is an important question for you. Similarly, a question will be asked. So, Ronit, come on, do it. Today, in our, the link will be sent in the evening. Let me see. Okay.
The girl
sang.
The girl sang
Sweetly. Yes. The people
listened to the girl. The people like the song. The people gave the girl money.
Okay. So if such a question is asked, first you read the sentence once more. The girl sang sweetly. The people listened to the girl. So the girl is repeated twice. You just circle it up. The people, again it is repeated. If it is repeated again, what we have learned, it should be replaced by a pronoun. So the people like the song. The people, again it is repeated. The people gave the girl the money. So all these words has to be replaced. So what do we do on it? The people listen to the girl. So here the girl is the object there. So the object has to be replaced by the object pronoun. So what we have to do? The people listen to?
She.
Not she.
They.
How come girl? What is the different form? For girl, what do we do? If it is a subject, girl is a
Her.
subject, her.
Her.
Her is the
Her.
object pronoun. Have you understood? So now comes the object pronoun. The people listen to the girl. So the girl is the object here. So the object has to be replaced by an object pronoun. So right there, her. So this is the way you do this exercise. The people, it is a subject. So what do we write there, Ronit?
They.
They. Very good. They. They. They like the song. So the people gave the girl the money. Again, the people is repeated. So what will you do?
They.
They. Very good. Here again the girl is repeated. So what you will do there?
Her.
Oh, very good. That's all. So this is the way you have to do the exercise. So here, not on MCQ, you will be getting this question in a written test. Okay. So these questions. So again, who can do the next one for me? Fatima. Very good, Ronat. Very good. Now do the second one, Fatima.
The soldiers are wounded.
The soldiers are wounded. Soldiers must.
Soldiers must go to hospital. The doctors will treat those soldiers.
Okay, come on. The soldiers are wounded. Soldiers must go to the hospital. The doctors will treat those soldiers. If you get such a question, see if it is repeated more than once, it should be replaced by a pronoun. So it should be underlined. The soldiers are wounded. Again, the soldiers are repeated here. See where the others are again. So twice the soldiers are repeated there. So what we have to do? Fatima. So here the soldiers are the subject. So it should be replaced by. Come on. Fatima's not there? Fatima?
Ma'am,
Come on, tell me.
ma'am, I don't know.
What is that? Yes, I couldn't
I
hear
don't
you.
know.
Don't know. Okay, Andrea, come on, Andrea. Soldiers are the subject here. It is a plural pronoun. So it should be replaced by Andrea. Only there are 7 pronouns, no, not more than that. So what we have to do here?
Ma'am, they.
They, yes, they is the question. They is. If it is a plural pronoun, it is they. If you are included into it, then it should be we. Okay, so they must go to the hospital. The doctors will treat those soldiers. Here also it's a plural pronoun, but it is here it comes as the object. So what we have to do?
Them.
Them, it is, of course, it is right, it is them. That's why I showed you the table. Please do learn the table very well. Today evening, take the lesson pronouns and learn only the personal pronouns very well. Okay, so the doctors will treat them. Very good. Okay, Stenan, come on, Stenan, do the third one for me.
The boy saw a mango. The boy wanted to eat the mango. The boy said the mango is sweet.
Yes, okay. So the boy and the mango. So the boy, if it is repeated again, please do underline it. Again, the mango is repeated. Yes, the boy and the mango. So here we have to replace it with a pronoun. If it is again, if it is repeated only once, we can use the noun. If the noun it is repeated more than once, it should be replaced by a pronoun. Please do understand that. If noun can be used only once. If it is used more than once, then it should be replaced by a pronoun. So here we are going to replace a noun by a pronoun. But when we replace it by using a pronoun, there are subject pronouns and also object pronouns. So use it accordingly. So here the boy is the subject here. So Stenan, what we have to do there? For the masculine gender, which pronoun do we use?
Him.
He. It is a subject here. Don't simply say it is he. He wanted to eat the mango. For inanimate things, what do we use? Mango is an inanimate thing. Inanimate thing means non-living thing. So what do we use there? Come on, Stenan, say something. For mango, what do we say? Which pronoun do we use? It, that's all. There's no much of thinking. For the boy again, what do we use? Which pronoun do we use?
He.
He, that's all. Then again the mango here. So what do we use there?
it,
It, that's all, children. Don't eat a thing too much. For masculine gender, for one, we use he. For feminine gender, for one. For singular, we use she. If it is more than one, whether it's masculine or feminine, we use the plural pronoun they. Only one plural pronoun is there, it is they. Okay, please do remember all this. Now, Sheba, come on, Sheba. Do the next one. Sheba, can you unmute it? Yes, do the fourth one. So similar questions are very, very important, children. Please go through this exercise very well. A similar question will be asked. So John has a little pony. Come on, read that question. Fourth question.
John has a little pony. John led the pony to a lady.
Lady. Okay, so what we have to do, John and little pony are the two characters here. If it is repeated, so it should be replaced by a pronoun. So here John is a boy. So what we have to do there, all these are very simple. So John is, what we have to do there? Come on, Sheba.
He,
Yes, for a boy there is only one pronoun is there, that is he. For a pony, pony is an animal, it is a thing. So what we have to do? It, that's all. Okay, it for subject as well as for object only we have to use there it. You also, for the subject as well as object we have to use only you. Okay, so please go through the table very well. So when you look at the table, you by heart it very, so see here, for it, for you, it is you. Even if it is subject or object, so it is written here. If it is a subject or an object, it is you. So here also it, even if it's a subject or an object, it is it. Okay, so this familiar exercise, it will be asked. Now, similar, you will be getting a similar questions too. Okay, so underline the pronouns and write against each question the form of the pronoun. This question will not be asked. Underline, is it clear? So this is the question, children. So replace the nouns with the personal pronouns in the following sentences and write the revised sentence that I've already told you. So Sneha wanted to meet me and Priya. So you will be asked to replace the underlined words using an appropriate personal pronouns. So Sneha wanted to meet me and Priya. So how will you write this sentence? For Sneha, who is going to do it? Adi Shankar, come on, do this for me. Then we'll move on to that exercise. Adi Shankar, can you unmute it? Come on. For Sneha is a girl, so what do we do there?
her.
So it is not her, it is a subject, so it should be replaced by a subject pronoun. For a girl, what do we do? It is she. Okay, so look at this table, children. Look at this table very well. Okay, all of you please do look at this table. So it is, if it is a pronoun used as a subject, it should be she. If it is used as an object, we have to use her. Okay, so she wanted to, what's that thing there? She wanted to meet. If it is me and Priya, what do you write there? It should be replaced. Me and Priya are the objects here. Okay, so it should be replaced by an object pronoun. So what do we use there? Come on, tell me. Adi Shankar. She wanted to meet me and Priya. So instead of me and Priya, what do you use there? She wanted to meet. Who's going to say, tell me the answer? Who knows the answer here? Ronit, come on.
Ma'am,
Yes, she wanted to meet me and Priya. So what do you use there? Me and Priya are the objects here. So me and Priya has to be replaced by an object pronoun. So what do we use here? If
he,
you huh?
he,
Here, me and Priya. I told you if you are included into it, there is one pronoun is there. What is that pronoun is called? That pronoun is called we. Okay. So if it is at here, it is an object here. So what we have to use there? What we have to use on it? She wanted to meet. Who's that banking there? She wanted to meet.
Meet.
And Priya, meet us. Is that clear? So this exercise is very, very important, children. So please go through this exercise very well. Which is there, what is there in your workbook as well as which I've sent in the notebook for you to copy down into your notebook. Those exercises are very, very important. You have to replace a noun with the personal pronouns in the following sentences. Okay. So nouns has to be replaced with the personal pronouns. So when you replace the nouns with the personal pronouns, just go through the table very well. Okay. So pronouns has a subject and pronouns has the object. Singular and plural is given, singular and plural. Go through this table very well, only then it will help you to do this exercise very well. Okay. So we'll do one more. Sheza, are you ready? Come on, do the second one. Sonali is singing for her parents. Come on.
She is singing for her pets.
She is singing.
For her pets.
No, for her parents, what you will do? Her parents. She is singing for. Her parents are plural. So what do you use there? So look at the plural. It is an object there. So plural has an object. What do you have to do there? Which pronoun you have to use? Look at the table and identify and tell me. She is singing for. See a pronoun here. Her parents are, yes, her parents are the object. So you look at here, object. So here her parents are the plural. So what you have to use here? Parents are the plural here. So what you have to use here? She is singing for them. Yes, she is singing for them. So that is the reason I send you this table for you for easily to identify it. So it is clearly given, children, pronouns as subject, pronouns as object. Singular, plural. Singular, plural. Please go through it very well. If you go through this table, it will be easier for you to do this exercise. Ananda Tarun Kumar, come on. Do that once more. The third question. Mother taught. So these exercises are very, very important, children, for the written examination. Mother taught, yes, Manu and me. Come on, Anandita. It is not unmuted. Come on. Mother taught.
Mother taught Manu and me to.
No, Manu and me the benefits of cleanliness.
Manu and me the benefits of
cleanliness. Okay, so that's the question. Okay, so first look at the table. Here mother is the subject. So look at the subject. Pronoun has the subject. So mother. Mother is a feminine gender. So what we have to use here?
She.
She, very good. She taught Manu and me. Manu and me means you are included into it, and Manu. Manu may be your brother. So she taught. She taught. Yes.
We.
How come? Two people are there. Us. So here, here Manu and me are the plural here. Here it is used as the object here. So she taught us the benefits of cleanliness. Okay, benefits of cleanliness. So I've told you this exercise is very, very important, children. So please go through this exercise very well. Okay. So such questions will be asked. Here as such, underline the personal pronouns in the following sentences. So she painted a picture for us. We liked it a lot. Just you have to identify the personal pronouns. So she is a personal pronoun. Us is a personal pronoun. We is also a personal pronoun. So this is how we are going to identify the personal pronouns in the so options will be given there for you. This will be asked as MCQ. We had those are for breakfast. So identify the personal pronoun. Which is the personal pronoun there? It is we. Okay.
We.
So, yes. And general question based on the pronouns will be asked. So only for MCQ based on this exercise will be asked as MCQ. Okay, children. So I hope it's clear. The link will be sent in the group evening. Okay. So please go through it. In the evening, see that you go through your workbook as well as your notebook very well. Personal pronouns are very, very important. Please go through it very well. Okay, children. So it's time for us. Time up, children. So let's wind up today's session. Okay. So I hope you have understood.
Bye. Thank
Yes,
you.
I wanted all of
Thank
one
you,
minute.
ma'am.
I wanted all of
Bye,
you to go
ma'am.
through. Yes,
Thank
bye. Yes, bye. Wait 1 minute. Let me tell you bye first. Then you can wish. Then, first, you all have to go through your workbook as well as your notebook very well. Okay, children. Read what is written and try to do it. If you have any doubt, please do send me a message so I will clear your doubts. Okay, children. Thank you all. Thank you, children. Thank you, children. Bye-bye.
you. Thank you.
Thank you.